Prime Minister of this country just needs to resign. Quite clearly, he is not fit for office. He is not fit to lead a country. He is not fit to make decisions. He is only fit to resign from government. And, what has happened over the past couple of days shows exactly why that is the fact. Um, During the address, of course, he was questioned about it by Kemi Badenoch, somebody who I've got a lot of time for and a lot of respect for, with regards to what he knew about Peter Mandelson and whether or not Peter Mandelson was friends with, of course, the quite awful Jeffrey Epstein. Now, you've got to think the crimes and the victims, you've got to think of those people, and Keir Starmer stuttered a little bit in his response, and he said he was aware of a relationship between Mandelson and, of course, Jeffrey Epstein. It's this man gave this man who was friends with somebody who's so notorious and has damaged so many lives a high end role within this government. Keir Starmer, just resign now, or are you too much of a coward to do so? This country is being dragged through the mud by you. And then Starmer, in his address today, stood in front of something that says Pride in Place, has turned round and said, "Oh, I'm very sorry to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein." Oh, like your apology makes everything better. And oh, I'm sorry that I believed his lies. You knew of the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and Peter Mandelson. It's at the end of the day, if there was any doubt, that person should never have been put in that position. That person should never have been had that responsibility. But you gave him that responsibility, even though you was aware that it's a possible. Oh, his relationship, he hardly knew. He was advised that there was a relationship, and he approached Peter Mandelson, and Peter Mandelson confirmed that he knew this man. And Keir Starmer is basically trying to save face in an address today. It's an absolute disgrace. This government is an absolute disgrace, and Keir Starmer needs to resign today. And whoever comes in, be it Angela Rayner or Donald Duck or whoever, to be honest, Donald Duck would probably do a lot better job than Keir Starmer would do of running this country. At least Donald Duck wouldn't run it into the ground. Whoever it is who is appointed the Labour Party leader or the Prime Minister should call a general election off the back of this. This is the biggest scandal that's ever happened in this country to a current government. How the man has even got the face to stand there, and he won't because he's too much of a coward to resign. He's going to try and save face. He's going to try and stay in government, and it won't work because people know what he's all about now. He has sent this country down a one-way street into, financial ruin. Rachel Reeves, with regards to all her finances, it's a complete and utter mess. It is time for Keir Starmer to resign. It is time for Labour to call a general election. It is time for him to say sorry, not just to Epstein's victims, which he most definitely should do. He shouldn't have even appointed somebody who's even got links with the man. But it's time for him to apologise to the entire country, because it is people like me and you who this man, Keir Starmer, has affected the lives of. And this government needs to go. It's my opinion. You're welcome to your opinions. Please, please, please put them in the comments. Happy to read them. And no opinion is bad, or no invalid. We should, as a democracy, which is something that Keir Starmer obviously doesn't think we are, you know, as a democracy, we should be able to listen to each other's without being judged, without being treated differently. We should listen to each other and be able to actually negotiate and discuss each other's opinions. This man is not a prime minister. He's not my prime minister. He probably isn't your prime minister. The only people that he is the prime minister for is the people who can't see what this man is doing to this country. And by putting in place somebody who is linked heavily to somebody like Jeffrey Epstein, he obviously, even if you were a fan of him, he isn't the man that you think he is. Let me know what you think.